Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's kick things off. Trying to remember where I left off yesterday. Right. So I was saying that this is gonna be cement lane. And then down there we have iron coal. Okay. I'll take a very easy way out for this one. As today's stream, I wanted to focus more on something else, something on preparing for exploration. But I still want to have steel beams flowing to the base, even though I have a decently steady supply. Okay, I guess it's all or nothing. And it's gonna be all, it's 300 per minute, so I'll need the tier 5 belt, tier 4 belts. And I'm not gonna do anything too crazy here. I will just let me turn on my do not disturb mode on the phone. I will just take this belt back to base. Do the regular cement smelting and or whatever we do with the cement mixing. I don't know. I do not know the name of the recipe. I really wish the game would be smart enough to see the pattern and auto build the scaffolding. I think this might be a bit faster. What's happening? I have no idea why it was showing a red arrow there. Maybe I was not targeting properly. Back to base, which means I can... Really? I will keep this build separate for now and just feed back into that one. Let's do a constructor left right. So I'm doing concrete. I'm doing 300. That means that's not gonna be a whole number. Damn it. So it's 6 and last one working at 66%. If I did my math even remotely correct, which is not always a guarantee. That's 2, that's... I'll just do 6 of those for now. Okay. I do have to say this feels so much better. Although the power lines need to be connected. Does this one have just one? Yes, it has just one. Still no power. Which one was I doing? I was doing left, right. I actually had to turn there to make sure I get everything the direction right. It is pretty late in the day and it kind of shows. Okay, that is all set up. I just need the input. Feels like I'm missing something, but I cannot tell what it is right now, so it's what it is. If I'm missing it, I'm missing it. Right, I need that platform. I can use the nudge functionality here. That was not right. Okay, that is better now. And this one actually reach all the way. Not even close. Okay, so that's limestone. That's 300 limestone, which is not a lot. How much does 300 limestone take me? That's 100, so that's oof. That's a rough one. Nowhere near as much as I would have hoped for. Okay, let me bring my spreadsheets calculator up. I think I might be able to produce around 60 per minute, a bit less than 60. Now 55 maybe. Well, the exact number will be 5625. That's a very low coal and iron throughput, fortunately. So, what I need is going to be more foundation here, first of all. I'll need 3 foundries. I'm using left, right. Foundry, left, right. Yeah, the correct orientation, that's good. And I need about that many. Let's do connections here first. The other connections. No, this is not the beams. This is, should copy from this one. This is just the steel ingots. And last one will be a clock of 34. Let's make sure we also... That doesn't look fully packed for some reason. Which means that I'm already consuming more resources than I'm producing. Which is obviously worrying. For now, I'll just split. Doesn't really matter which one's which, but I will go and I'll scale this up to at least a tier 4 belt. I'll need to upgrade this anyway. Okay, I can do a max of 480, so this is actually 240. Uh, 240 is just like this. Is this throttled anywhere? It shouldn't be throttled. Why is this not working? That's... That's input, that's output. Is my blueprint messed up? So I'm using constructor right to left. No, I'm using constructor left to right here. Constructor left right. F. Mode blueprint. Okay, let's assume maybe I had something I plotted the blueprint in reverse. So I have the input on the left, so I want left to right. Constructor, left, right. That's input, that's input. I most likely had the blueprint reversed when I did that. Why do I have just 2 blueprints? I'm still getting used to the controls on this thing. Maybe not as quick as I would have hoped, but this build should now be producing cement bags, and yeah, that is full. This should be very shortly working now. By very shortly I mean as soon as I provide power. Left, right, so I need, that's the input part, that's left, so I need the right to left, because I'm looking at it in the mirror. I need to start checking the arrows more closely when I put blueprints. It is annoying that the game is that poorly optimized, but it is the game. It is what it is. What was the alignment here? Okay. The alignment was exactly this one. Okay, that is good. We have steel flowing through. I don't wanna do that many trips, so let's for all, and hopefully I can at least empty the depot. Is there still incoming steel? This will be fully decommissioned, so not all that stressed about removing. Okay, there's probably some more steel somewhere, but that's not all that relevant now. What's relevant is that I managed to get most of the steel in there, and right, I now need to manage that set on the middle line and dead center. I think like that. Is this thing finally backed up? Because it's moving at a very slow speed, but yeah, I think it's finally backed up. Will I lose power connection here? I will probably lose power. So weird, the angles look quite different. Missing materials, that's not good. Is this one out? I would have been really surprised if this was out. I guess I'm just not producing fast enough. What's happening here? Working at full speed, I've just managed to consume everything, unfortunately. And by everything, I mean even what's in the storage. I'm still a while away with the belt, but I have decent supplies here. So let's put a pin in that. Let's call that build done for now. I don't know if it's done or not, but let's call it done. I think that sliding is somewhat faster. Okay, can I survive without this thing? Well, here's to hoping I can. I should really make an overflow valve for plastic and rubber. That build of that plastic should never stop. So, preparing for the big exploration. What does that mean? It means 3-4 things. First is getting my rad resistance suit. And actually, let's start. It's crazy how glitched for some reason this region is. I haven't seen this this type of glitch happen anywhere else. What do I put on the body, I wonder? Okay. So I will be fairly heavily relying on some tools here to primarily map tools for the exploration as well, not just for this part. Is this undefended? If it's undefended, I'll definitely take it. Okay, so where do I want to go? I want to go over to this area. Yeah, there's 4 hard drives in this area. There's one here, and 2 here. These are the first 2 I want to get at. And I do want to keep my altitude here. Maybe let's come over from this side.
Yes, actually, this might be a strange question, but it could give me invaluable insight. What, according to you, is the shape of our universe?
It is a donut within a void within a donut within a void within a donut within the shallows, which is a ball of string wrapped around itself to contain the infinite deep within the inside-out string, with windows and doors and a limitless body subdividing to one resonance.
I should have waited with this question.
Is there something here now? Okay, hard drives. Focus on hard drives. That's the main goal now. Okay, so the first one that I want to get is on the plateau over there. How do I get there? Can I make that jump? That looks quite high. I think my best bet is gonna be from over here. That's the first hard drive I want to get to. I can store everything, not engines. Can I store those? No. I can store some things at least. But not too many. Okay, let's make sure that I have Nobelisks loaded, I have my rifle loaded. Because I'm fairly sure that there will be a fight here. With a radiated game, nonetheless. Well, good thing that it clipped through the wall. Okay, what now? That's one reason why I'm here. Can I just get a hard drive? And, well, you might have guessed it. That's our portable power operator. Make sure I don't lose anything. But let's build a MAM. Start that research timer. And I think that this is it for this hard drive. So I've done that one. There is another one. Do I not? I forgot I spent it. I need to rebuild it. That zipline thing is probably gonna be the most useless. Okay, so the next hard drive is below. I do want to get it. There it is. All the way below. That's not ideal. I'm losing a lot of height here. Not sure if I'm actually hitting it. I guess I was. Oh man, I'm actually full of those. That's not great. I guess I can upload that to the depot. Things always good to have on you. Yeah, I need to, while exploring, always take item from depot before, from inventory before depot when building. I've actually polluted my inventory now with a few things. Okay, there's some frames here. And I cannot see anything else. This is good enough. I'm using a map to keep track of what I'm exploring and what I still have left to explore. Another one stuck in a wall? By the looks of it, yes. Another one stuck in a wall. As long as I don't stay on that wall, I should be fine though. So the other hard drive is this direction. Actually got the wrong orientation. While here, this is giving me some mycelium. Oh, there's a sphere here. Let's pick it up.
Attempt number 7,853,206. Are you there?
Orchestral tuning.
Ah, good. I think I understand better now.
Your curves are beautiful.
How inappropriate. Tell me more.
Your mimic tapestry follows the pattern. It swallows temples. It is harmonious.
If I could blush, I would.
Yeah, that's full. I think almost everything else here is full. There's meant to be a hard drive in that direction unless I already got it. I don't think I have though. There it is. I find this highly suspicious. Not a single alien protecting this hard drive. Nonetheless, we take it. I just want to make sure I am not missing out on any of the resources, as this is one of the main reasons why I am doing these hard drives now. Okay, so a couple of things. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss the signal. I still need the filters. Careful not to go too far with the milestone. Hazmat suit is already provided, so let's get rid of some of the plastic. And I'll actually get rid of all the computers right now. This is a different way of getting rid of resources you have in excess. I actually don't have that much wire. I think that much pipe will be enough. I have quick wire being delivered, so not worried about that one. Back to my active milestone. I can delete this now. This is an extremely slow recipe, or the original one, but it's substantially easier to make. It is extremely tempting, although this is introducing two very rare resources, well, harder to obtain resources. Rubber concrete, that would have been a nice recipe. Anyway, I won't get the hard drive now. I want to get another hard drive which is located here. Where am I going towards? This way. I see the elephant here. Let's let's try to get rid of it quickly. Okay, that's my aluminum sheets. I'll just clean up. I don't need any other resources really right now. I can get a hard drive, which is a nice extra bonus. And really, those were all the resources? Sure. I need to go up now. I have to remember I still have a couple of hard drives. Why do I have coal on me? I shouldn't have coal on me. While this is going, I'll upload those. No point in not having them uploaded. I don't want limestone. Maybe I got a coal from mining those roots for mycelia. Okay, I need to get up. I'm going towards that place. And this is going up, which is very convenient. This area over here is just full of slugs. It's hard to tell which one is which though on the map. So I think I managed to get this one. There's technically two more over here somewhere. But this is not what I'm here for. We'll try to get a Master Sphere though. Still have decent amount of ammo. I'll just take that damage.
I have a question.
Sing your song.
Can you explain what a temple is?
A temple is a vessel body, each a knot in our tapestry. Temples are root, vein, and organ. Temples are our shallow bones and our shallow windows.
I think I understand, but how do you maintain them?
The builder blood grows and kills and distributes.
Like fungus in a forest.
Like fungus in a forest.
Yep, there it is. There is another Mercer Sphere. I think that one is somewhere low. But let's go to our crate now. Well, and in the process pick up a few more slugs. It's always nice to have a healthy amount of slugs left in reserve, I think. Oh, that sphere is actually all the way up there. You know what? Let's go get it. Since I'm all the way up here, I might as well just do it. Nope. That was not the Mercer Sphere, that was a Power Slug. Purple, nonetheless, so still good. Oh, there it is, right below me. Protected by nothing. Protected by nothing, which is the best type of protected. There we go, that casing was the last interesting part here. Well, besides the hard drive, that is. And I think that's enough for now. So I took those two. I will try to head straight back home right now. Home seems to be that way. Let's see if I can get a decent power boost. That's another sphere, so let's connect. Whatever I'm connecting now means I don't have to come back. I don't have to come back later to collect.
Live, laugh, consume.
And I would really like to actually do one more level up upgrade on my Mercer Sphere. Probably the input would be top priority. Okay, I forgot to mark it, but it was over here, I think. So I am back here. Hard drive complete. This introduces sulfur to produce compacted coal. But it's still a substantially better amount of resources. 6 inventory slots is not a bad one either. Okay, let's do things in order. I have a couple of builds I need to get done. No. Dead? I am ever so barely not dead. Do I have power here? Oh, since I'm doing this, let's set the poles on my way here. I'll leave one space in between, even though I'm not gonna explicitly mark it. Okay, so I need black powder. Which means that I'm gonna do another right to left here on these frames, starting on this wall. Right to left, and it's an... That's not right to left. This one. over here like this. I'll do I have no clue if this is good or bad, but hopefully that's enough. What I'm using a Mark III. Let's continue using Mark IIIs for everything. Small overlap with another belt, but not all that relevant. Slight level difference, but again, not all that stressed about it. And I need to do this one. Black powder and bars. That's gonna be a difficult one to get together. Some recipes will simply have a manual feed, and that's I really hate it. I really hate how these recipes how these blueprints snap. Did I get the wrong one? Yeah, I got constructor. Is this working now because I didn't set the recipes? Let's not waste things if at all possible. Now, can I get... that's the wrong belt. That was some weird snapping. If I'm not mistaken, that is the correct. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to reach there. Actually, we can. That's really great. I would be very surprised if I don't need that belt. Okay, so I have the black powder. How much? Just 20 something seconds, which is just enough to let me look at one research that I need to do. Okay, the third recipe over here is fabric, and I need fabric for filters. So let's see what we got here. A pure recipe. Pure recipes are generally good, so I'll keep it. That one is crap, but probably that's the best combination. I have a pure recipe, I have a crap recipe, and they're gonna just cancel each other out. So over here we're gonna do the filter build. The filter build is gonna be somewhat problematic ish. Let's see. We start with a right-left refinery. And I think that for all intents and purposes, one refinery will be just enough. This refinery has the sole purpose of producing residue. So this will produce residue the only way possible, which is by making fuel. Or there are a few alternatives, to be fully honest, but that's the only relevant alternative here. Now this means, oh, as luck has it, my oil pipe is here. I think it looks decent enough. I should really replace those things with power poles, to be honest, but it is whatever. Is this my fuel pipe? Yes, this is my fuel pipe. It is full. Just want to make sure that there's no valves attached anywhere. And there doesn't seem to be any valves. The junction goes roughly about here. That was a bit too off. So maybe this. And just put a valve. Make sure that this pipe doesn't get backfilled. The purpose here is to have resin. We are generating resin and you know what? I'll just keep the power shards on me from now on. I need that 100. I need that 100 polymers to get the research done to be able to continue what I'm doing. I actually need fabric. Forgot about that. I need to remember to remove those boosters from there, but is fabric crafting bench? I want to say it's crafting bench. Okay, that's good. It was either 20 or 25. Doesn't really matter which. I'll do 25. It was 25.
Research completed. Polyester fabric recipe unlocked. Using polyethylene terephthalate, production of a lightweight and strong fabric can be automated. It has many of the properties of naturally sourced fabric, and also amplifies body odor.
Sounds lovely. I do believe that that was the only thing that I actually needed to research. Excuse me about that. I am somewhat low on Mercer spheres. Can I spare 7 Mercer spheres? I think I can. No. Let's not do that right now. Which means I can take my hard drive and start scanning. Let's leave those two there for now and build a wall here. So this has another output, and this output will be the one moving well, upwards. I'll just run regular belts, there's no need for anything else. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for this one. I just need water. Water we have plentiful here. It's done in a refinery. Yet another refinery, but this time I'll use the refinery left-right. Now, I cannot use this slot over here for water, but I can surely use that one, and the pipe should be able to adjust. Even like that, doesn't really matter. I cannot use it because that slot is exactly where this output goes. The head lift on this one is gonna be crazy. I might need to actually put an intermediary pump here. And that needs to have water delivered. Suction, water. I need a supporting thing here. Really? I still don't have the wall? The wall mount bound to any key. So that looks nice. This will obviously look a bit awkward. Do I care? Don't think I will. This is the fabric production. It will take a while for water to fill, but it will fill eventually. That's full, that has flow now, and this is now filling, which means that we have fabric. And what do I need fabric for? No, what what do I need fabric for? I need fabric for two unknown things, but for the mask. This needs coal and this needs iron plates. Okay, where am I building this? I'm building this in a manufacturer. Blueprint manufacturer. Where is it? There it is. Is that good now? First things first, let's get power sorted. This only goes up. Well, since I was there, I should have done the other two inputs as well. A bit too late now. Was this in line? Yes, this is in line. So this one goes into the lower one, this one goes into that one. And we have to get an output. Cannot be center, needs to be Okay, you know what? I won't bother for now. And I won't bother even... I won't bother at all, actually. Fabric is gonna go there. Coal and iron plates. Now, those are gonna be tricky. That might be actually useful. Because I won't have plastic available everywhere. This will cut off a ton of plastic consumption and increase production rate at the cost of the other one. This one is tempting, I'll keep it. I think I have one more hard drive. So iron, as far as I can remember, there's none here. Which begs the obvious question, what now? Or why am I doing the build here? And the very easy answer for this is because I am happy to hand feed that. I do, however, want to hand feed from the bottom floor, not from the top floor. And most likely, I'll do this just once and it will be enough. That will not work. This should be perfectly fine though. So there's this one here, and this one is actually alignment wise is not great, but again it will do. I've belted coal on such a long distance, I might as well go all the way through with it. What else can I make coal from? I didn't actually think of that possibility. Reanimated Sam and iron ore or limestone. Neither of them good recipes or good alternatives. So we'll do neither of them. Okay, this is compacted. I had a funny feeling I was a bit light. I don't need that one there. Okay, let's see how I can... Really? What? Whatever. I wanted the rounded belt to be on the other side, but doesn't really matter. Let's make sure that this works. And it does. Now, if I would have planned this properly from the beginning, I would have thought of doing the coal belt in parallel, the other belt, but for some reason I thought that I would be just better off doing coal manually, even though I'm not storing coal anywhere. Which cannot be said for iron belts. Since I'm here, I'm gonna go and finish this. does it matter which one is which? No, it doesn't. Do I have any iron on me? So I can always obviously do this without any problems. But 200 will give me a few filters, but not that many. I think it's 100 filters. So that's enough for 200 filters. Which again is a decent amount. I haven't used my filters that I've made a long time ago. Fully used them yet. But I will do a full run of whatever iron I have stored in my container. And that should hopefully last me for the whole game. I should have built this path, this hypertube from the very beginning. It would have saved me so much time. I don't think that piping everything in one place would have made much sense. And again, I need to remember to take out that summer slope. It is this one. I might need to do a few more manual deliveries, I don't know just yet. But I will do a full delivery now and figure the rest out later. Now I am full on... residue, on rubber, which is not great. That means I won't be producing enough fuel to sustain all my generators. This is probably the point where I would be considering doing my overflow, but it's getting fairly late and I want to focus on finishing the other items I still have left to build here. Did I build this manually? Yes, I did build this manually. Cool. So this should be filters. Interesting. Some filters at least. Again, I'll be a bit impatient. Because I don't want to... you know what? Let's not be impatient. Let's not be impatient for a change. Do I have power here? Okay. Now those pipes should have realistically been attached to the underfloor and not stacked like that, but I've done them like that for now, so it is what it is. Okay, next one is gonna be a very interesting one. We're gonna do packaged liquid biofuel. I've just realized after yesterday's stream how powerful this actually is for my jumpsuit. But again, for packaged liquid biofuel, I need quite a few things. First of all, I need plastic for the containers, and then I need biofuel. Biofuel is water plus solid fuel. So I need to get a water pipe in. I can probably share the other pipe, to be honest. This one needs biomass, and we will be doing this from biomass. Biomass is gonna be made out of alien protein, and alien protein will be made out of a lot of things. So I'll need 4 constructors to begin with. Trying to think how this build is actually gonna look like. So, constructors. Right to left. Sure, let's try this. I don't need an industrial storage, let's be real. We just need... Oh, this actually fits in perfectly. And this one... Oh yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping to be able to get out of this. I've made a double pathway here not to build over the platform. Very importantly, let's connect power. Because now I can use this over here as well. I use constructor right left. I actually remember to check the orientation this time. These things are so fiddly to place by hand. So, we have 3 types of alien protein. A hog, hatcher, stinger, and spitter. Next one will have to be a high tier recipe, but this one can stay as is. What else was there? Hatcher. More spitter. More hog. stinger? Oh yeah, spiders. Yuck. This one is the hatcher. This one is the stinger. I don't think I'm gonna use them for anything else. The last one is the spitter. So I'm gonna use everything here. This one is now producing. Outputs are connected, and let's head over to this side. Uh, 60 per minute means it is way too late, so I will just use a recipe calculator. I cannot get my brain to properly function at this hour. Okay, so I technically only need one constructor for solid biofuel, and then I'll need a refinery to make the biofuel. So constructor left, right, left, right. No, that didn't seem right. Constructor right, left. This is blueprint snapping. This should work without too much hassle. I have two constructors, so I'll use both because why not? This is going to make biomass. And now okay, I'll go one level higher. So over here I'll have the output for biomass, which means I need a left-right constructor or two constructors for solid fuel. This will shoot things up to the next floor where I'll have a refinery. And the refinery will just shoot things back down. This bit I am 100% sure I'll never want to scale. So this might look a bit funky compared to my other builds, but well, actually, no, this will actually be perfectly fine. It will be a perfectly normal build. I can even put a packager over here where it should technically be. And over... Damn, I kinda wish I kept the constructor. So, constructor over here. Clips the wall a bit, but it makes the belt look nice. This is aluminum casing. I think this is how I put... Yep. That looks good. I hope. So this is gonna do the biofuel. The packager is clipping ever so slightly. But I'll let that pass. Yeah, the pack. This one should be centered over here, like this. Which means that that belt will look nicely now, and that hole will align properly. Okay, that's plastic input. Convert them into those things. Get that, and that's gonna be the output. Am I using that anywhere now? I'll use this as plastic. I don't think I need any other... any other inputs. And That is ever so slightly off. That's annoying. A bit of crisscross there, but it is what it is. And finally over here, let's do a bit of the bell connections. That is good. I have the correct belt. And sometimes things are better done from the ground floor. Without flying. Yep, this one goes over here and inputs into that one. What's this one doing? This one is doing solid biofuel. And really, it has no power. I'll do the biofuel as well with this belt. When did I remove this shortcut? That's the solid biofuel. I need to get water in. Managed to place that one off. Let's get water. How difficult would it be to do that? Not difficult at all. Totally useless, but not difficult at all. Okay, this does go up. I don't think I need another. But let's see. I have the refinery left to right. That is water. I find that having the floor makes the alignment here so much easier. Is this water? Yeah, that's already water. This is liquid biofuel. Obviously no power just yet because I've never connected that that wire. We are doing liquid biofuel over there. Now I could technically go. I'm not even gonna entertain that discussion. Let's see if this pipe. No pump needed, natural flow. Well, this works much better when done on the correct side. Our case is the exact opposite side. Still need plastic. Right, this is where I left off the other discussion. Let's get alignments here. I think it is that. This is the output. I really wish a functionality where upon hitting the floor, maybe when holding a key or something, it will automatically it would automatically do things and stuff. Oh. Damn it. I have to fix that one now. I was trying to see if I aligned those things anywhere, but as luck has it, I haven't. And I was being sarcastic there. I believe this to be the alignment. Yeah, that looks like the correct alignment. I got scared for a second there that I didn't see the line connecting. That's... what? Am I not buffering plastic anywhere? I am buffering plastic somewhere. It's not there. That is plastic delivery for packagers. I think it's kind of there. Now it is... actually, that's good enough because I can nudge. But this means I can keep dragging this belt. I could have made a dedicated packager build, I guess. Doesn't matter. Almost forgot to say the recipe here. Power, really? Oh, I actually got the right one. No silica. Okay, with that done, I have my hazmat suit.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity. I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on. Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
It takes forever to build this, but we do have the hazmat suit now. We can equip the hazmat suit. And we can make a couple of iodine infused filters. But I don't want to manually build these. Now, does this mean I need to have both gas filters and iodine infused filters? Might be worth testing out, I guess. I think the blender is gonna be one of the last big things we can do. That will not provide anything all that relevant. We cannot touch any of these, so... Well, I guess logistics will be the next one. However far away that is. Okay, this is producing filters. Last one is... the manufacturer. Now, at this point, I really wish I would have had the manufacturer upgraded as well. That is the blueprint of the manufacturer to support more directions, but oh, I don't. filters. I might do a storage a depot here if things don't turn out. I was actually hoping to need to have just one type of filter on me. If anybody knows if I need both, please do let me know. I am very curious. But that's filters. What else do I need? Quick wire and aluminum casing. Oh, those are not gonna be delivered here anytime soon. I can tell you that for a fact. So we have to find a nice way to feed them with containers. Wait, what? Why did that connect? Right. That's why that connected. So maybe let's cut that one off for now. I don't need to have any other inputs. If I do a container here, can I get... this one's gonna be a bit tricky. Really, it is off center. It is what it is. And it is ugly, but okay, basically what's gonna happen here is, just in case I need some to open a depot. I don't know if I do or not, but just in case I do. It was quick wire, right? Yeah, it was quick wire. It is building now. Those are the filters. Just in case I need to get back here, I'll leave a door. To remember where I need to get back. So yeah, look, this is continuous burn. Look how much I can actually climb and fly using a single piece of biofuel. This is why we've done the biofuel. And last but not least, I need to do so if I want to do more power plants, I'll just upgrade this one level higher. I don't think I'll have a problem with that water pump being in the way. So we need smokeless powder. For smokeless powder, we need the heavy oil residue. So we need to extend this pipe all the way. Can I build on the other side? At this point, it doesn't really matter. I'll make sure the inputs are over there. And I'll make the input, I'll hide the input over there. I don't need to pipe that input anywhere. But speaking of inputs, let's also take the black powder. So presumably we have a refinery over here. The refinery does smokeless black powder, and then I have an assembler which crafts the ammo. Do I build refinery ground floor? I kind of hate how much height the refinery brings, but I'll build it here. Really? That's centered. It is centered. I'm not gonna build this for high throughput. Let's make these connections. So it's right over here. At least technically. Okay, that's the first one. Technically, this can I'm trying to figure out how to find the level at which I needed to bring the bell down. Okay, this is 1, 2. How many do I need to go up? 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is level. So at least I got that part right. And I think it needs to be over there. Well, it was almost level. I actually got it right. Let's actually see the black powder being delivered, I hope. Not very fast, but delivered nonetheless. only used for rifle ammo right now. So rifle ammo is what we're gonna be building. I need this one right to left. I don't have that on any of my shortcuts, so no point searching for it. This is the copper sheet input. Smokeless powder and ammo build. I do need the Novelist build as well. I might just cheat for that one. So let's get a dimensional depot here. This should provide me all the ammo that I'm gonna ever need. What's the ammo output here? Upgrade. Sure, let's upgrade. This is gonna overfill anyway, but uh, 120 per minute. And that's 60 outputs on a Mark II, and it goes up on Mark IV, which is good. This has plenty of things. I'm getting ammo, rifle ammo here. One stack is 500. I don't need those rebars. Recycled plastic. No, don't really need that one. Substantially higher production rate. 9 beams instead of 20 pipes. Rubber. Bolts less. This actually seems like a very solid recipe and almost double the production rate. This seems like a very solid recipe. I'll keep that. And I do need an obelisk build.
Parachute unlocked. Fix-It appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fix-It property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Can I get some smokeless powder? Do I have any built up here? Yes, I do. Which means... oh, I don't have computers. Computers I should have plenty. I get more inventory slots.
Pocket dimension inflated by utilizing numinous gel hydrology channeled through an etheric spigot. Some used to say this as impossible, but the meaning of that word has long since been removed from my dictionary.
I'm out of hard drives. And yes, I was saying something about cheating ever so slightly. Black powder is coming in through there. So if I blueprint a left to right assembler, to build nobelisks, let me try to center this properly. I can do it like this. That's pipes. This means that I am building nobelisks over there. And all that's left is to actually put the dimensional depot. Over here. Okay, do I need a fabric anymore? I don't need a fabric. I'll steal biomass if I need it. Let's get rid of the hog. Yes. Did I manage to burn through everything here? Okay, I have 733 and 76 protein stored. Um, why would I do this? That makes no sense. Well, I do have a lot of biofuel now, but I'll probably just put it in a box and forget about it. So, let me check my list. Black powder, check. Polymer, fabric, filter, iodine, check. Smokeless powder, check. Package, liquid, biofuel, check. Nobelisk done, ammo done, research done. I think that's it. That seems to be the whole list. Let me help with the ammo a bit. And I think there was a research I would have been able to do. Maybe. Oh yeah, this one. Homing ammo. I'm not gonna do homing ammo, but marking Ethereum is fully done.
Homing rifle ammo unlocked. This ammo can be loaded into a normal rifle and, when fired, will seek a target. Clarification. This does not make the rifle a homing rifle. If you leave the rifle alone, even when loaded with this ammo, it will not return home like a devoted and adorable puppy and/or kitten.
Okay, we have enough to do just one more. And I think that that one more right now is going to be the upload speed.
Dimensional upload speed increased. All of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing several parts to pass through, for free.
The window is beautiful. Have you tried making a door?
I assure you that would be a most unhealthy action for the Pioneer to take.
60 per minute, that's still enough for a tier 1 belt. And we don't care about throughput for these ones, so there we have it. Is that the wrong material type? I don't know why I'm doing this, but okay, let's leave that be. I have my iodine infused filters, which was one of the important ones. Smokeless powder, I don't care right now. I was really hoping to be able to put those back. I kind of don't want to throw them. Trying to think where the closest radiation area is. And that's gonna be it for today. So, we're gonna get one stack of biofuel. I don't want that to stay on me for the whole road. I don't want coal on me at all. No clue why that's there. Well, I know why it's there, but it shouldn't be. I think the best place to test is going to be up here. So I have just the iodine filters. It was showing 0 for, and I'm expecting this not to work. This is slowly burning through my last fuel. Through my last filter. And I'm probably gonna get damage now. So, well, as somewhat expected, although disappointing, let me figure out my exact position. I got that one over there. Okay, we can test out radiation. We can collect a couple more slugs. Okay, that's weird. There should be another purple slug there. There is another purple slug there. So I now have uranium on me. Uranium can be destroyed in its regular form, apparently. I actually didn't remember if that was possible or not. We are burning through the filters by quite a bit, but they are semi-automated, so there's at least that. I don't think there's anything I can do with uranium right now. Not sure if the nodes respawn. There's plenty in the world. Technically, there should be some power slugs over here. Practically, I don't see them, so most likely they are somewhere below. That's one. Will this poison me? There is meant to be one more purple slug here, but I do not see it. So I'll assume that there isn't one. Actually, I can tune this to slugs. And something over here is the closest. So I'll probably mark that one as taken and call it a day. I am already in a totally different place. That was the test I wanted to do. There's a yellow slug there. I do not see any other there's a purple slug there, but yeah, over there were meant to be a few more. So what I need to do now is that over here? No, this is fabric. These are the filters. I have an extra floor there. Why do I have an extra floor? Do I need that extra floor? I don't need it. Let's see if this fits. That's way too close. Which is why I was looking at doing this. Okay, those are filters as well. Let's take some gas filters. I do have limited aluminum casings right now. I have to remember that. So I won't be able to expose myself too much to radiation. Just a healthy amount. But we're all set for exploring, I would say. I have rifle ammo. My bad, I shouldn't have done that. That was too much ammo. I'll upload that back. Obelisks. And plenty of them. Filters, flight, plenty of fuel. Plenty available here. I'll turn everything into filters for now. It's quite important to have enough to help me explore. But I think that is where I'm gonna call it a day. Next episode. Next stream or next couple of streams probably, I don't know how long that's gonna take. It's gonna be all about exploring and collecting. We're gonna be looking for 3 things to collect. Drives, hard drives, first of all. Summer slopes, Mercer spheres. I'll try to aim for as many purple slugs as I can find. And last but not least, since we're doing a full tour of the map, I'm gonna be building the geysers. I've done quite a few already. There's not many, I think. I have maybe like, I don't know, 10-ish left. But yeah, that's gonna be the next stream. I've actually completed my to-do list in this one, although it took way longer than I thought it would. About an hour and a half longer. It is what it is. We're moving forward. Actually looking forward to the next stream. We're gonna be doing something a bit different. We're gonna be exploring a lot. Yeah, hope to see you there. Have a great day. See you soon.